Let's look at working in Microsoft Outlook. Here's our top 5 tips for Outlook Calendar. Tip 1. I need to set a meeting up. I'll click on New Meeting, and usually I would scroll through the dates to find the dates that I wish to use. But what's great to know is that we can now use a natural language prompt. I'll show you what I mean. So for the date, I'd like a meeting set up in 6 weeks' time. Great, just type it in and it works it out for you. Let's try another example. How about the last Friday in September? Perfect, that saves me having to scroll through all those dates. Tip number 2 is looking at the navigation bar on the left-hand side. If I'd like to see the first 2 weeks in August, I can use the mouse to click and drag over those dates, and that's what will be displayed in my calendar. Likewise, if I want to see individual days, so the last 3 Mondays in August, click on the first one, hold the Control key down, click on the 21st and the 28th. Tip 3 looks at our time allocations here in the calendar, just on the left. You can see I'm currently displaying at 30 minutes per slot, but I can actually drill down for more detail and show 15 minutes. Or if I right click again, I can drill right down to 6 minutes if that's appropriate. So great to know you can customize this to suit your working day. I can also add an extra time zone. So if you're working with colleagues or clients in another time zone, we can add it in here to make life just that little bit easier. Right click here and go to change time zone. You can actually have up to 3 time zones shown. I'll choose a second one. I've got Sydney picked and I've selected it from the list. Great, so now when I need to meet my colleagues in Sydney, I can actually just see at a glance how that corresponding time looks for them. And finally, rather than scrolling through dates if I'm looking for a date in the future, I'll use the shortcut key, Control G. Control G brings up the Go To Date box, and in here I can always use my natural language prompt to jump straight to Christmas Day, for example. I hope these tips help you get that little bit more out of Outlook and just can increase your productivity that extra bit.